challenges globally. Economically, the challenges of the year have taken a big toll. However, Honorable Presiding Member, the Assembly has devised a number of strategies to mop up revenue generation in order to deliver the much-needed development to our people. The targeted revenue for 2022 is 3,560 cedis, some few pesos, 90 pesos at the top of it. But at the end of November, not December, at the end of November 2020 was 2,574,971 cedis, 63 pesos, representing 63% of our target. It therefore means that there is a need to do things differently going into 2023, and I will passionately urge all hands to be on deck to harness all the available resources to push the municipality to the top. Honorable Presiding Member, in the midst of the fiscal challenges, your Assembly have been able to start some key projects for all these quarters. Honorable Presiding Member, honorable members, coordinating director, head of department, of the whole Municipal Assembly to have a state-of-the-art office complex to befit our status as the emerging oxygen city of Ghana, and more importantly, to house all the decentralized heads of department has finally commenced. We are fighting for a metro status whilst we remain in this structure. Yes, so all in readiness to move into the next level. The project will cost about 7 million Ghana cedis, that's 7.5 million, and is earmarked for completion, not in 2024, but between June and August. The contractor ought to deliver the project to the Assembly. I must inform honorable members that work is getting on very well, on schedule, and we are hopeful that all things being equal, the deadline for completion will equally be met. UDG, Urban Development Grant. Honorable Presiding Member, members of the Aggregate House, all the UDG 1 and 2 projects made up of 233 shops have been completed in the exception of the 54 unit shop, which is about 90% complete, Jonacom side of the contract. Aside the 233 shops, the following other ancillary facilities have been completed or are near completion. The canteen on the UDD1 completed. Revenue posts, mosques, and entrance gate. In all these things, we are left with the entrance gate to be completed. External project on the UDG 1 and 2. Honorable Presiding Member, UDG 1 and 2 construction was initially signed. It did not come with external works, i.e. pavement, the gutters and all. But through our lobbying and pointing forcefully the need for it, our proposal was approved and these external works had been done as well. Honorable Presiding Member, honorable members of Assembly, I also wish to inform members of this August House that the construction of the workers' canteen, those who are older than me know where this workers' canteen is. The workers' canteen opposite the Municipal Hospital has also commenced in earnest. So the dilapidated structure is pulled down, and there is action going on as I speak to you today. Currently, at the substructure level, and it is being funded from DPAT. When we were young, anytime we come around coordinating council, Water Star Radio, Museum, and that's where all of us eat. And for some time, for some number of years, about 10 years, the place has been bad and it is good. Honorable presiding member, Shia Secondary School lab infrastructure, my land of birth, and under the DPAT, your assembly, our assembly has extended our helping arm to them, and we are putting up an assembly hall, and this is also ongoing under DPAT. Construction of 3-unit classroom blocks at Sokor in Logwe. Honorable presiding member, members of assembly, coordinating director, head of department, the assembly is also constructing a 3-unit classroom block at Logwe Women Vocational Training Institute from the NP share of the Common Fund. Whole Central Market Almighty Fencing Project. Honorable presiding member, of the whole Central Market Fence Wall project has also been awarded to Yande Construction Company, and work will commence very soon. The last solution to this crime, it is a must and a responsibility of the assembly to put up this fence wall with maybe one main entrance and main exit, so that we can also maximize on revenue whilst we protect their goods and wealth in the market. Work has also commenced on the construction of the 6-unit classroom block at Mate. The project is being funded from our share of District Assembly Common Fund. Mate, the school is Volta Technical, but when you go to that Volta Technical, you'll be ashamed for the school to be called Volta Technical. And being one of the only targeted technical schools in the region, it is also in our plan to make it a state-of-the-art facility. So we have started with a 6-unit under the Common Fund, and SIF and other projects will add other facilities to that school. Honorable presiding member, work has also commenced on the construction of a 2-unit KG block for the people of Klepe Achatime Basic School under GET Fund. UDT3 project. Honorable presiding member, members of assembly, coordinating director, head of department, media, you will recall that I informed this August House that we intend to channel part of our UDD receipt into construction of garages for our artisans during our last sitting. But this initial plan has to be changed due to the lack of adequate consultation and not wanting to revisit issues of projects not being used after completion. So, as we step up consultation and sensitization on the usability of the garages project into future releases, we have decided to channel current resources of UDD road and drain constructions. I would like to plead with my brothers from the smaller cities in and around home that they shouldn't be worried that this project is not going to their area. The name of the project is Urban Development Grant. And so we know the areas under the urban area. So there are other projects that will be extending to those areas that are not under this urban development grant. You know, you trust me, I'll urge you to continue trusting me and as I work my talk. Long awaited National Lottery Authority road to Hole 17 Road in the Honorable Idikoko's electoral area will receive double bitumen lane, surface lane, and some drainage system. The CK Road to Fields Junction, Bob Kofi Road will receive surface bitumen double surface lane. This one, I am not saying is in the pipeline. Under the leadership of His Excellency Nana Adudan Pakufano, the money is in our accounts. The long overdue Charcoal Road to CK Road, the Market Road, the Polythene Bag Road will be fixed and fixed well. In fact, yes, planning with the coordinator of the project, the gardens over there are too small. We will break some of them, open some of them, and make sure they end up at where they are to be terminated. They will not be terminated on the road. They must end a storm drain at the storm drain area. The Tasso Zions, that road, it will also have a double gutter and will be tied as well. Yeah. Maybe when it pleases the house, but not at my way. When it pleases the house. Start Secondary School, Ola bypass, will be fixed this year. Yeah. Not next year. So this road will not be terminated at the end. In fact, because of you, I will climb the mountains more for you. The Assembly is also considering the Ahua public toilet through Akpas Avenue to Mount Kogel. Assembly is considering in this project. Tobe Lucky Sound to Tobe Osu back to this Assembly Avenue entering the main road here is also under consideration. The longest among all is the cemetery bypass opposite School of Hygiene. The opening we did last year, School of Hygiene. Opposite it, the new cemetery area, straight to Barras Newtown to Penway Road, will be fixed next year. It will be the longest with drainage system at two sides and the street lighting will be fixed next year. Then this one is not the propaganda of Philippi. Nana has released the money and we are going to do it. And the money in the pocket. Let them see it. To see it. Then some construction of storm drain around Stadium, Prosco, ending up at World Technical University. And this package comes with some work to be done, some drain work to be done at the stadium to give some facilities to the facilities at the stadium. Then diversion to Ahove Stream around the Davert area. Some storm drains and governments will be built as well. Honorable Presiding Member, we have held several engagements with the butchers, the Fulani herdsmen, and the chiefs of Sokore, including our assembly members of this area, on the movement of the butchers and Fulani herdsmen to sell cattle at the abattoir and operationalize the abattoir. And we have made serious progress. In fact, those who needed to render an apology for statements made or action taken earlier had done that, and I have been assured for final consultation to be done by Fulani herdsmen for works to commence immediately at the abattoir. Allocation of the new shops at the whole market. Honorable Presiding Member, I wish to inform honorable members that I have, with consultation with management, composed a market allocation committee to ensure that due diligence is adopted in the resettlement of all project affected people. Underline, all project affected people. They have commenced work and have assured me that they will soon be presenting their draft report to my office. We are therefore hopeful that their work will lead to a seamless transition of people to this shop, unlike the previous experience. Honorable Presiding Member, the government of Ghana, under his able leadership of Nana Addo Akufo-Addo, His Excellency, and the assemblies have ceded up the property rate collection to Ghana Revenue Authority. The arrangement will ensure that 70% of total property rate collected is paid directly to the assembly, and the GRA takes the remaining 30% and sees some to government and its revenue collectors. Not all the 30% goes directly to GRA. This arrangement will take effect from January. We have therefore duly informed our property rate collectors on the new development. Assembly, asset and rate collection. Honorable Presiding Member, the Assembly is not able to adequately collect all the revenue accruing from its assets. As I reported to you during the last sitting, that the whole of 2021, only 79 pay for their rent out of 382. 2020, it was even worse than 2021. Therefore, the management has decided to seek this collection to an asset manager. We talk to contract an entity to maximize revenue in that direction for the assembly. When the deal is broken, I will come back and inform this August House appropriately. And also, we have realized some aspect of our city gas who are not helping us when it comes to this thing. And therefore, we have also about to recruit next serviceman or recruited as to come and restructure the city gas system to meet the challenges that we are faced with. Yeah. Honorable Presiding Member, honorable members, about the signing of the MOU with the Mayor of Gainesville on the sister city relationship with the city of O. Presiding Member, an invitation has been extended to the Assembly for a visit, a reciprocal visit, and arrangements are far afoot to honor the invitation. Honorable Presiding Member, our municipality is very peaceful, and I would like to laud the security service and the people of the municipality for working together to maintain the peace and tranquility for the people to go about their duties without let or hindrance. Honorable Presiding Member, members of Assembly, Coordinating Director, Head of Department, I want to salute honorable members of the 7th Assembly, which I'm a proud member, and the 8th Assembly for their patience during the turbulent times of the delay in the payment of their allowances. At long last, we have been able to pay the accrued sitting allowances and have scheduled that word Honorable Macmillan have been calling always, to the first quarters of 2023. Once again, thank you for believing in me and my management in coming this far. I shall always rely on your wise counsel to move the municipality to the next level, something I have preached who must bounce back again. Anti-bushfire and destroying our oxygen city concept. Honorable presiding member, honorable members, the Hamatan is here with us, and the annual ritual of indiscriminate bush burning that is associated with it is a bother to some of us. In view of the above, honorable presiding member, I am appealing once again to all honorable members to form an anti-bushfire committee in their respective electoral areas, as I stated during last sitting, to fight against this canker and thus project and gut seriously the concept of oxygen city. This concept is a money bag. If you know how some of us are pushing it, when we protect it very well, your project, that project you are calling for in your area and all those things, whether money comes from the central government or not, we should be able to get money through this concept to do the roads, build the stores, send electricity, provide water and all other facilities to your areas. In view of the above, honorable presiding member, members of the Assembly, I am appealing to all honorable members to form an anti-bushfire committee in their respective electoral areas to fight this canker to the maximum.